It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. And it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and it'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
First carry for Joe Mixon. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
From a talent standpoint, Drake May has every physical quality that you're looking for to play modern-day NFL quarterback. He can, of course, make all the throws. He's big, strong, and he is a very good athlete. He just needs some time. He needs to sit back and wait for his opportunity to play. Looks like that day is today, and I think if he goes out and plays to that potential, this is the first step of him becoming a legitimate NFL franchise quarterback.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Third and a yard. On third and a yard, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
May to throw on second down. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
First and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Throwing now is May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Daniil Hunter, ex-rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw now, May. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Texans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This pass deflected and caught.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The motion man here is Bourne. Throwing on second down. May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
May now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pistol give to Stevenson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Gerard Mayo's made the decision, and he'll send out the field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Pats will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And This will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. So, just a pair of field goals in that first half. It is 3-3 at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now May, hauled in by the tight end Henry. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's May again. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll run Stevenson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. The motion man here is Bourne. New England going to take their 2nd timeout.
Don't let him run. Boys, focus. Here we go. Turn it up, fellas. Turn it up. Play here. Big play. Let's make some more. Come on. Teamwork. Keep it up. You're a ball, baby.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. May gonna look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Pats take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one, and they'll start 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Right side, and Higgins has the catch. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down.
Now, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
A short game, down to the 7. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. And now we're gonna get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down. Throwing is May. That one to the veteran Hooper. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New England. A run here with Stevenson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw is May. Has completed to Douglas. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now Stevenson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.